The Breakfast Club, bitches.
All right, Charlamagne, please tell me, why was I your donkey of the day?
Well, I don't even know why we played that intro, because today's Donkey of the Day is not even from America. Donkey of the Day for Wednesday, June 16th, goes to a hospital worker in Birmingham, England, named Aisha Basharat. Aisha is 23 years old, and she works at Heartland Hospital, which, because of her, at least for the moment, should be known as Heartless Hospital. Now, today's Donkey of the Day is a teachable moment, and it's a simple lesson, one we should all know, and that is when you die, life goes on. The world will keep turning. The sun will come out tomorrow. The moon will set at night. Absolutely nothing is going to stop when you cease to no longer exist in the physical form. Yes, you hope that your family and friends mourn you. Hell, you may hope to trend on Twitter for a few hours. But what's guaranteed to happen is the world as we know it will move on. This is why you cannot live life for other people. Living your life for other people, living your life for other folks' validation is pointless, okay? Live your life for you, all right? Not to please other people's expectations, because I promise you, when you are in the ground, nobody is going to truly care except the closest people to you. And guess what? They gonna move on with their life as well. And this story is a prime example of that. Okay, see, Aisha Basharat works in the COVID-19 ward at Heartland Hospital, and an 83-year-old woman who was a patient at the hospital died. Well, I don't know what the procedure is when a patient dies and you're a hospital worker. I'd like to know. All our hospital workers out there, hit us up. It's not like you have an emotional connection with the person. It's not like the person is a family or friend, so I don't expect you to be in tears or grieving, but there is a certain respect what one must have for the dead, correct? Even working as a hospital worker, you just can't get numb to death, can you? Well, Aisha Basharat is what some would call a cold piece with a cold heart. See, Aisha, 17 minutes after this 83-year-old woman was pronounced dead, 17 minutes after she was pronounced dead, she took this dead woman's bank card and used it to buy chips, candy, and sodas from a vending machine. Now, I totally get it. This 83-year-old woman can't take that money with her, but is there no respect for the dead in England? The author William E. Gladstone once said, "Show me the manner in which a nation or a community cares for its dead, and I will measure with mathematical exactness the tender sympathies of its people, their respect for the laws of the land, and their loyalty to high ideals." Well, ideals here must be low. I'm not going to judge the totality of a 23-year-old, woman's character for this one situation, but man, how can you not have some respect and reverence for the dead? How hard is it to treat someone the way you would want to be treated, or treat someone the way you would want them to treat your family members? How would you feel if your grandma or mother passed and you found out someone used their bank card to buy some chili cheese Fritos, some Oreos, and a Sprite 17 minutes after they died? I mean, damn, the body's still warm laying there. Can the next of kin get contacted? Has the family been notified before you get to snacking on a dead person's dime? Also, what makes you think you wouldn't get caught? If you pronounce the dead person, dead at a certain time, wouldn't someone see the bank transactions, all 6 of them, that you made, Aisha, after the time of death? Like, come on, Aisha? Another bad creation didn't make a whole classic record about you for you to be committing crimes like this? That was an old head reference. Kids, Google it. Your parents, aunts, and uncles know exactly what I'm talking about, though. And yes, she did commit a crime. She's being charged with theft and has been sentenced to a 5-month jail term. It actually says 2 5-month jail terms. So what is that, 10 months? I don't know. The moral of the story is she's going to jail. And these are the consequences of her poor choices and her lack of respect for the dead. Confucius once said, we should keep the dead before our eyes and honor them as still though living. I just don't understand the lack of honor here. I don't understand the lack of respect people show for the dead. It's usually the loss of life which teaches us about the worth of life. And I would hope that my life is worth more than salt and vinegar potato chips, some Famous Amos cookies, and a Pepsi. Please let Remy Ma give Aisha Basharat the biggest hee-haw.
Hee-haw, hee-haw. You stupid motherfucker. Are you dumb?
Donkey of the Day is brought to you by the law office of Michael S. Lamonsoff. Don't be a donkey. Dial pound 250 on your cell and say the bull if you've been hurt in a construction accident. That's pound 250 from your cell and say the bull.